Hey guys, what's up? Is Bond X here. I'm here to talk about Red Dead Redemption 2 since I'm promoting a copy on my channel. Yeah, even though I only have 8 subscribers right now, I'm happy with my 8 subscribers and I'm willing to give them a copy of my Red Dead Redemption 2. I have a digital copy. I'll be giving you a physical copy. If you're under 18, I'll need your parents' permission to be able to send you a copy. Otherwise, you won't be able to get it. Alright. Now, past that, I want to talk about Red Dead Redemption. Some YouTube channels or YouTubers, you might want to say, YouTube channels. Probably have a few people recording. And there's a few things that they're getting wrong, I feel like. And I want to address that. It feels almost like they're making it up. Some things, or they're just looking for something wrong in the game, something that's wrong for a game that, you know, we really shouldn't be looking for anything wrong with it, since given the story of the company that's making the game and the game that was made before about it, the prequel to the game. So without further ado, I want to get right into it, because the thing that you guys are saying is, it doesn't make any sense. That what you're trying to say is like, oh, pay to win, pay to win, pay to win. You guys are talking like Rockstar is the only one doing it. Like, you feel entitled to what? Getting the game what? Cheaper? Because you've been buying it for so long? You're forgetting they're probably one of the best video game companies that are out there making games out there, decent games for us that we enjoy. They're probably one of the few companies that are actually, working towards giving us a true gaming experience, giving us what our money's worth. So I tend to see a lot of people talking a lot of basically bullcrap about the company, that they shouldn't be doing this, blah, 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 that they feel like they're just trying to get more money. Look, who cares if they're trying to get more money? Quality costs. Alright, you guys hear that, right? Quality products costs. And when you say that when you say that the game can, the character can carry more things, less things, the horse can carry less things for you. It's not like in RDR1 where you could carry your horse can carry all this stuff. It's not like that. It's, when you say those type of phrases, it tells me you didn't play the first game. Because yes, you could carry infinity ammo and all this. Well, not maybe infinity ammo, but you could carry all the weapons, every single weapon in the game. And yeah, that's why I get that you're trying to say that, but you're saying it wrong. You're saying it in a way that it sounds like, how do I say this, man? You're saying it wrong. What you're saying, it's not even right. Horses couldn't carry anything. Horses couldn't. They just couldn't carry anything. You know what I mean? You carry everything. In Red Dead Redemption 1, they did not carry anything. That's the innovative thing in Red Dead Redemption 2. The horses carry your stuff. And you get to put it in the bags with the horses, and they get to carry stuff for you, and then you get to see it pulling it out, actually opening the saddle, the bag in the saddle, and taking the gun out. That type of detail is what you're paying for in this game. Alright, so moving on, because I already said it. The horses in Red Dead Redemption 2 They did not carry anything. And when you say that, it sounds like you didn't even play the game, and you're just judging something because you despite so much the first game that you don't even want people to buy the second one. So let's just talk shit about it. All right, moving on. Black Ops comparison. This goes for every single YouTube channel that's trying to compare Red Dead Redemption to Black Ops. Stop doing that. Like, just stop doing that. Stop. Because let me put it like this. What's going on is you're comparing an open world game with a first person shooter. You're trying to say that some people are even trying to say that Black Ops is in a oversell Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, come on, man, don't make us laugh. Like, we all know you just saying some stupid thing. There's no way that Black Ops is gonna sell more. If you see the analytics for Black Ops these last 10 years, they have been dropping, like, dramatically, man. They've been dropping in sales. I'm sorry, guys. They've been dropping in sales, not just because, not just because you like Black Ops more, because that's what it sounds like. You like Black Ops more, and you're just trying to say, oh, it's gonna sell more. I doubt it very much. If it does, it might sell more the first 2 months, because people are gonna probably go for Black Ops since it gets released first. All those hyped up people. I doubt that Red Dead Redemption fans are people that have been waiting for Red Dead Redemption for the past 6 years. That we said, oh hey, we've won another Red Dead Redemption game. Like what? After 2 years after GTA was introduced, we were all expecting Red Dead Redemption 2 to come out. We were all expecting it. It never came out. That's why when people started hearing rumors about Red Dead Redemption, they started posting all this crazy stuff, and they started lying to people, and that's I think that's what has you guys kind of like a little bit mad, if you could say so, about the game. Like maybe you have a few YouTubers that lied to us, and they made fools out of us, and well, nobody likes to be made a fool out of. You know, nobody. You know, and I get that. I hate it. But when you take it upon yourself to try and make a game look bad, when the game obviously is not a bad game, you know, you actually sound like you're hating on the game, the company, because you know, we all know it's not a bad game. We all know it. Like, really, it's like one of a kind. It's a piece. It's a masterpiece. And anybody, I know anybody that has played it loved it. Because it's just a game. It has so much content into it, so much stuff into it, that it's just a wonderful game overall. You know, I've seen some desert shots having new animals and details RDR1 didn't have. Like, that's a lie. Like, when they say this, if you look at the video, the shot, he refers exactly to vultures and birds in the air that are flying. So like, it looked like they're circling something. Again, it sounds like you did not play the first game. I'm sorry, man. Like, I have to keep saying it. That's exactly what it sounds like. You did not play the first game, and you taking the freedom to give your opinion on a game that you don't even know what it's like. So it's easy. I see it easy to talk crap about a game that you just don't like, because you know, if you come to think about it, You're not even getting your facts right. So, alright, man, moving on to the horse movement. That's one of the brand new innovative things, the horse movement. You did not, we didn't get this kind of dynamics in RDR1. This, I think this is one of the things that got people the most excited, the realism in the horses, because that's what the game explained on Red Dead Redemption 1. And then the horses do have some details that they're describing. They're not new. Like if you shoot and you're on it, and it's a brand new horse, it'll get startled. The other one did too. It did also. I still play the game to this day. I have a PlayStation Now, and I play the game to this day in PlayStation Now. And matter of fact, that's the only reason why I have PlayStation Now, because the game is in PlayStation Now and I can play it, and I love the game so much that I'm willing to pay $20 a month so I can play it. So this is why I don't get. If you're not a Red Dead Redemption fan, that's what it sounds like. You're not a fan, and you don't want to, you can say, oh, I was a fan, but you're not a fan. Because a fan is not something that goes against, it goes against the team as soon as the team is doing bad. Or as soon as they see, oh, they took too long, I'm so mad about this. I'm sorry, it doesn't really work like that. We all know it, and it's just kind of messed up, you know what I mean? Because what I'm trying to get with this is I'm sorry guys, I'm playing a game, and this is me actually playing a game. It's not edited, and I'm doing all this crazy stuff while I'm, talking to you guys and all. It ain't that at all. So I am playing a game also. So, to be honest and fair, to be honest and fair, the horse movement is brand new, The dynamics, some of the movement is brand new. I'm sorry, some of the movement is brand new, and all honest and fair, really what's selling the course is the graphics, the improvement in the graphics and realism in the movement, and personality of the horse and all the stuff that we're expecting. So this horse, the promise gets kept on that, which it looks like it is. The dynamic events and time progression. What can I say? That's one of the things that we all like the most. You know, the dynamic events and you know and all the time progression. That's one of the things that is selling. They're not the pioneers on it, but they are selling it. You know, so that's one of the things that we are looking forward to, an open world where we can simulate life and we can evolve with the game, or the game can evolve with us as we go. It doesn't give us the same thing, because that's what get people tired. That's what got people tired of GTA 5. They kept changing the world. They kept adding this. They kept adding this. They kept adding that. But they were just adding it. And I think what is selling right now is the fact that they're promising that we're gonna see buildings being started at the foundation if we happen to grow by it, or we might see a wall being half built. And they say there's a probability that when you come back around next time, that wall is gonna be probably a whole square or a whole house finished. So we're all looking forward to that. That's what's selling the game, you know. The wildlife info. The wildlife, it just looks so incredible. It just looks so real. It looks amazing, you know. It looks incredible. So this game tends to do this, man. I hate this for it. I like the game, but I hate it for it. I guess we all see why H1Z1 is not as good as Fortnite. They keep up with the game. So yeah. That's exactly what makes a game not sell. You give them one thing and you leave it like that. There you go, man. So, and we're changing. The world is changing. I wanna address the exclusive content with all the channels. You know, the only area where you guys are right with this is, and I'm talking to you guys. Was pretty good gaming channel. Pretty good gaming channel. You guys go check it out. They got some real good videos. But this one, they kind of messed it up. So, well, you guys are getting it wrong. Pretty good gaming channel. Thought you were pretty good gaming channel, but you know, no. Just sounds like a bunch of pretty guys hating in the game. Exclusive content, pre-orders, confusing. What is confusing about it? I believe it's Mike. What is confusing about it, brother? Like, what are you getting so confused about? When you guys said, oh, we want to say the exclusive content is unnecessary because this and that. What you're telling people is go ahead and miss out on all this cool stuff. Fuck Rockstar and fuck their paycheck. They're rich already. They're trying to get more money out of us. Again, if you're a fan, you know what you're buying, and you know what you're buying. You know it's gonna be worth the while, because you're gonna spend $100 now, $80, $60 pre-ordered in it, and you're gonna get all these bonuses on the pre-order. You know, and the problem with them saying you're probably gonna get it anyways, and you're probably not gonna get it anyways. It's exclusive content. It's on the word. It's exclusive. You know. I don't even know what to say. It's exclusive content. Where it's right there. Exclusive bonus content. So yeah. Moving on. Hazard. The tire marks and the hooves marks on the mud. You know, like again, it comes to it again. It sounds more like you just looked at a video of the game and examined it. You didn't play the game. Because you keep on getting these details wrong. And you're saying, which looks like they are adding more density to the ground. Now you can actually see the tracks of the horses and the tire track. If you look closely at the ground, you could see the tire tracks on the other one too, and the horse hooves throughout the whole field. You know, you can see the ones that you were just making, and you know that's what actually motivated me to say this all this, because it sounds like you guys didn't play the game at all. You just giving a bad review, and I don't think it's fair. I think you should sit down and play the game first. If you're not, if you're just gonna trash talk it, all the new stuff that it's bringing out for us fans, and you know, it kind of sucks. I mean, because Black Ops sucks, proven for analytics, and they don't suck because they're a bad game. They suck because they keep giving us the same content over and over and over. It's the same thing over and over and over. It doesn't get new. Yeah, new weapons, new characters. That's about it. You know, that there's a reason why Modern Warfare sold so well. You know, there's a reason for it. It was something new that, yes, we had seen before, but it was something new that we hadn't actually seen. You know, like playing online. Like that's what blew up. That's what made the game blow up. The online. You know, because after you finish the game, after a while, like, if you play online, then you know that most of the time you don't even start the game. You only start the first two stages just to get through it. Sometimes you don't even start it. If you don't have to start the game, sometimes you don't even start playing it. You just go straight to online. That's what I'm talking about. GTA players, most of the time, they play the game first and then go to online. And it's because you get immersed into the story. You already know it's gonna be a good story. It's a different story every time. It's the same thing, but it's a different story. It's new. With Black Ops, it's literally the same thing. Aim and shoot. Aim and shoot. Aim and shoot. You can't do nothing else. Aim and shoot. So that's what makes it tedious. You're doing the same, literally the same thing. Grand Theft Auto, you can do whatever you want. This game, you will be able to do whatever you want, and once you're done with the game, you'll be able to go online. If you don't want to go online, you can just stay playing the game. You know, doing all these extra things, extra activities that you have to do. And that's what I don't get when you guys are saying, oh no, it's not gonna be worth it buying $100 game. If you buy the $100 game, the $100 version, or even the $80 version, or even pre-order the $60 version, you're gonna get all these extra missions. You know, just extra stuff to do in the game. Which you did buy the game to play, right? Not just to speed run it and then give it back. I mean, it's one of those games that you can keep on playing for after you're done with the story. It's not just the story. There's a lot more to it, right? You know, being done with that part of the thing, I want to talk about distracting people and kill cams. I think those are pretty cool. I'm not against those. I think those are pretty cool, and if you're saying the truth, that's something I haven't heard. I went to Rockstar, and I read all the information on the game. I didn't see it anywhere, so I hope you're right. It'll be a cool feature. So yeah, the gore. This is one I personally I'm expecting it. The gore in the game, I remember you could just blow the brains out of somebody, literally blow the brains out and still open it. I hope you can see, you can still do that. The realistic gun dynamics, I love those. I love those. The last one had it. They did have it. You could see it in it when you shot. it felt real. When you were killing somebody, it actually felt you actually felt like you were doing it. You know, like it's kind of messed up, but you actually felt like you were doing it. When I shot somebody in Red Dead Redemption, it actually felt like I was doing it because that it's like that special effects when you take their life and the camera kind of like shakes every time you take somebody's life. That's crazy. You know, it almost makes you. It almost looks like their body, their soul is leaving the body. It's cool. It's crazy. I love that, and I love that they're bringing that back too. And I hope they bring it back to forward with it. The sheriffs, they're gonna talk to you and pull you over if they see you with your guns out in their towns. They're gonna ask you to be nice, not to cause any trouble. So I'm actually looking forward to that because I pay for the details in the game. That's what I pay for, details. And that's one thing I always said about Grand Theft Auto. I walk with my gun out, man. You should at least tell me to put it away, or try to stop me or something like that. I like that. I like that feature. They had it in what's the name? They had that feature over with Tony Montana, that one Tony Montana game, Scarface. So property trespassing, I think that's cool because you're an outlaw. And John Marston wasn't an outlaw technically because he had given up the lifestyle, but you're an outlaw, full outlaw in this one, so it makes sense for you to get shot at or get asked to leave the premises if you're trespassing or something like that. I think that's cool. All right, and I heard you say a pretty good game in that the digital versions were gonna differ from the physical. The only thing that's gonna probably differ is the physical part, because I looked up information on the physical and the digital, and it's all the same. It's gonna be all the same. So, like you're gonna get the same bonuses and the same missions. Everything's gonna be the same. It's just the only thing that's gonna change the console and probably actually the physical form and the digital form. I don't know about the different things that might come for different consoles. I think I seen the bloom fumes or something like that was gonna be only for PlayStation. So I don't know about that. Uh, I hear about the pre-order on the different editions. It's simple. Let's just put it down to this. They're not the first game to do it, and after that, you say that the only other thing left to say is they're giving you an advantage. Yes, I get the part where you don't want to just rush through the game. Well, don't rush through the game. You're getting an advantage. That's it. If you're not grinding, that advantage is gonna mean nothing because you're not actually using it. So if a fan is gonna pay $100 for the game, it's a die-hard fan, so you should just let them spend $100. You shouldn't try to change somebody's mind into doing what you want them to do. Because the only reason I see for you to buy the $60 version is if the Ultimate Edition wasn't gonna bring all these bonuses. I mean, I believe that they should include it even after the pre-order for the at least for the $80 and the $100. But if you get the $60, I don't believe you should get it. I honestly don't believe that you should get it. I'm not with it because it makes it unfair for us that went the extra mile and paid it. I believe they should get it, but they should pay the same thing that we paid, $180. You know, not just pay $60 and get the same as we did, because that's the whole point. You're like, oh, I don't think it's fair. Well, it's not. Life isn't fair. It's not fair for players to have a vet. Life isn't fair. Alright, and people with money have the advantage over people on the budget. And that's just sad reality. And I'm sorry to put it like that. I'm not rich, but I do work for what I have, and I work to buy whatever I want. So I spend my money on whatever I want, and same with everybody else. You know, they spend their money on whatever they want. So that being said and done, let's move on to one of the last things, the treasure map. If you don't know how the game plays, why buy it? If you don't even know where the treasure is gonna be at, Jesus, man, that's what they're giving you, a treasure map. You know, if you don't buy this thing with this perk for the treasure map, you're not, you're not gonna be doing much. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be doing much. It's gonna be just one simple stupid thing, you know. So to be honest, I pay for the treasure map so I can find the treasure quicker. You know what I mean? And get to riches quicker. You know what I mean? That's the whole reason why I pay for it. The exact same thing that they say. You know. So yeah. You keep saying you don't get why the treasure map. Well, that's the reason why the treasure map. You don't pay to finish the game. Listen, man, you're not gonna buy the game and it's gonna be finished. You're just gonna get a few extra things. And those few extra things are only gonna get you so far. I think the only big advantage that we pre-orders are gonna have over people that didn't pre-order are just gonna be free guns, free stuff, and more boosts, more money. And apart from the money, there's three different horses. This is 3 horses. You get these 3 different horses. They're not the new Paradiso. They didn't mean to write new Paradiso. They meant to write Paraíso, because that's what the word is. It's Paraíso. Paraíso means paradise. So, it's just, I hear you guys talking. It's just some comments are so ignorant about the game. It's stuff that you guys are saying. It's just, you guys sound so ignorant that you guys make me want to make this video. And I don't have footage of the trailer or images, but we all seen it. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. You guys let me know what you think about it. I'm strongly against these people. I'll pay the $100 because I played the first game and I know the quality that they're gonna give us. And this is the next big Rockstar game. This is the next GTA. Everybody has been playing GTA since 2013, since it came out. And it's been an incredible experience for everybody that has played the game. Like, we all been playing it for so long and we don't get tired of it. It's Rockstar, people. Like, there's nothing to doubt. Like, I don't see what they're doubting. Rockstar trying to say, no, I wouldn't pay this, I wouldn't pay that. It's Rockstar. It's the best, it's the best company right now out there for games, like at least open world games. They own it. So if you guys want to enjoy the game to the fullest, I recommend buying the $100 version. If you guys just want to play the game and see what it's like and whatnot, then go ahead and wait till it comes out and buy it. But you're gonna miss out on the pre-order bonuses because they're pre-order bonuses. You can order just the $60 version and you still get something. You get it, I think it's the War Horse, and you get, I think, free guns and all that stuff for story mode. So you only get stuff for story mode, but you still get something. You get like 500K for GTA. You know, if you, I recommend buying the $100 version. I bought the $100 version myself. I recommend buying it just because you get the full access to all the perks. You know, no holds barred. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys have a good time and enjoy the video, and subscribe and leave a like if you did. And I'll see you guys in the next one.